Happy New Year, everyone. This is going to be a nice long video because I haven't made one in a long time. I got some cool stuff to show, like always. And stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to show you what my wife Julie got me for Christmas. It's insane. You guys are going to love it. Also, I need your guys' help with something. I have a piece that is kind of unique, at least for me. And I know I can do all the research and blah, 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 but if anyone's watching this and can help me out, please comment and let me know what I have, maybe what it's called, maybe even how much I could charge for it. So stick around to the end and I'll show those two pieces. In this bin right here, this is our laundry hamper, but I have a Harley haul from a garage sale from late summer. None of the shit is listed, hence my name, Mr. Deathpile. But I haven't even seen this stuff in a few months, so we're gonna look at it all. It is all women's Harley Davidson from a garage sale in my neighborhood. So we're going to talk about that in a second. First of all, the reason why I'm making this video is one of the reasons, and I'm going to be making lots of videos in 2026. This is going to be my 1 month Depop update. I started listing again on Depop on December 1st. That night, I started putting some items on there. Now, disclaimer, especially if you guys are newer, if anyone's watching this that's newer to reselling or wants to get into it. Disclaimer about Depop. It is not a brand new account. I had 10 sales and 5 5-star reviews already from spring to early summer last year, so in 2025. So I already had a tiny bit of whatever history on there, I guess you could say. So but let's talk numbers. We're gonna get all nerdy for a second. We're gonna talk numbers in case anyone's curious about the numbers on Depop. Now, I don't have a computer. I use my iPhone and I have an iPad that I do everything on. I don't even use the iPad really. I do everything on my phone pretty much. So I'm not going to have all the fancy pop-ups and like totals and cha-chings and whatever the hell everybody else has. This is going to just raw me chilling in the living room with my 49er stuff. Let's talk football for 1 second before we talk numbers. I'm so proud of my 49ers. I'm not going to lie. When they lost to Houston, I started doubting, even though I'm supposed to be, part of the faithful, which I am. But I just, with all the injuries and, it was just like, Purdy was out. And then when he was in, he like had a couple really bad games where he had like, there was one game where he had like 4 interceptions. And I was just like, what is happening? Anyways, since then, they've been on an insane winning streak. They've won 6 games in a row. And now on Saturday night at, I think it's 8:15, they're playing Seattle for the second time. They've already beat them in week 1. In Seattle, they beat them. Now this Saturday, they play at San Fran, where I'm from, even though I live in Ohio now, so I'm an Ohio State Buckeyes fan. Let's not talk about the last 2 games. Very sad. I'm not sure what happened with the Buckeyes. They lost to Indiana, and last night they lost to, I can't even remember because I had to work. I had to work New Year's Eve because I work in a hospital and they do not care about holidays. They're 24/7. Anyways, Ohio State, they lost last night to Miami University, Miami of Florida, because I live about an hour away from Miami of Oxford, Ohio, where Ben Roethlisberger is from. I'm just full of facts. I'm almost 46 years old. All right. Anyways, back to the 49ers. The Buckeyes, their season is done. I'm depressed about it. But anyways, at least they won the national title last year. So it's something to be proud about, happy about. So 49ers, they're playing for the number 1 seed. That is crazy. The number 1 seed, if they beat Seattle, they're going to get a first round bye and a home playoff game. And I am super excited. I hope they win. Purdy's playing good. They still got some injuries. Kittle's out. Williams is out. Oh, man. McCaffrey, I think, is okay. And then, yeah, just Shanahan's got them playing great. The defensive coach, what's his name? Sola. He's been amazing. All right, enough with football. We're going to talk Depop numbers. I have no script. Okay, so like I said earlier, December 1st, it was kind of like late. It was almost like afternoon to evening. I started listing items. And guess how long it took to get my first sale? 7 days. 7 days and 46 listings later, I got my first sale on Depop on December, it was either December 7th or December 8th. I got my first sale, and I actually got multiple sales that day, I believe. Fast forward to December 31st, which was yesterday. And I had a couple more sales yesterday or last night. And here is the total for the month of December. I sold 32 items in the month of December. And stay with me here, because these numbers are different than eBay numbers, okay? My average, out of those 32 items, my average profit, this is after fees and everything, was just under $14. Now, that does not count cost of goods. That is fees and all that stuff. So I did make $14, like that was what I earned, but my average cost of goods is around $4.20. And so I'm still getting my $10 profit on an item. It's not much different than eBay, honestly. So I'm going to stick with Depop. I also just recently started boosting my shop. I boost the entire shop, which is 8%. And with the 8% plus the 3.5-ish% seller fee, transaction fee, and then credit card, whatever, I don't know. It's like 3-something% plus, I don't know, 35 cents. I don't know, some weird numbers. Anyways, I think it ends up being about 11 to 12%. It's still less than eBay without promoting. If you promote on eBay, which I was doing, you can get up to 20% real easy, real fast. 20% of your item is a lot of money, especially when I'm selling shit for 15, 20 bucks. So, all right. So there's the numbers. 2026, what we're doing is we're going mostly Depop. We are boosting. And here's another strategy that I've been trying out for this month. I've been playing with the sales. One thing I really like about Depop is you can put a sale on without having a subscription to a store like eBay. I think I mentioned that in my last video. But I can put sales on for the weekend. I can take them off whenever I want. I can list percentages off. You know, you can send offers, you can do all the same stuff. Depop is really cool. It is faster to list. Another change that I made that was a game changer, and if I'm repeating myself, if you guys remember some of my old stuff, I apologize, but it has been a while. I was taking pictures on an ottoman in my living room. It's like a dark gray microfiber ottoman. You can see it in some of my photos. And it only sits, I don't know, 16 inches off the ground. It's a little over a foot. And I was breaking my back. I would list 5 to 10 items and I'd be like, nope, no more today. So what I did was, Depop you have a little more like freedom, I feel like, for like expression. A lot of people have like custom backgrounds. People use blankets and shit. Like people use tapestries. It's crazy on there. They do colored backgrounds. So I was like, I don't need to use this neutral gray ottoman where I'm bending down. I'm 6 foot and I'm bending down like this the entire time taking pictures. I just started using my wood grain kitchen table that is at my waist. So long story short, my photos maybe don't look as good, but I'm listing faster. I'm listing more. I'm doing more per day without my back without my sciatica, like, you know, like not be able to walk, my leg going numb, like, Anyways, hey, I'm almost 46. All right, so we're taking pictures on the kitchen table now. And now we get to the fun part. 12 fucking minutes in, we get to the fun part. All right, I got a story for you guys. Back in, this is kind of guessing a little bit, this is a little bit of a guesstimate. Back, I want to say in August, because it was nice weather, I had just recently got on Facebook, back on Facebook, just to use Marketplace. So I could find garage sales and estate sales and yard sales. And anyways, I went to, I don't know if you guys heard that. Well, not only my heat is running, but our cat Mira made a noise. I think she might be going in the litter box. Nope, she's going upstairs. Probably waking up the wife. Oh yeah, she's making some noise. All right, so anyways, I went to this garage sale and oh God, Mira is totally killing the video. All right, let me just do this for a second. I gotta make sure there we go, it's set good. All right, I went to this garage sale. This is just in my neighborhood. I live in an apartment complex, but we have a nice, you know, subdivision behind us. Nice suburban neighborhood, low crime, good schools, that kind of thing. Anyways, houses that I cannot afford. That's why I live in this apartment. We went to a garage sale, and at this garage sale, there was a clothing rack right in the driveway. On this clothing rack was all women's Harley stuff. And I think almost all of it was long sleeve. And whoever ran this garage sale, this lady and her husband, and I did talk to the lady, she was very nice and cool as fuck, by the way. Dude, Harley chicks are cool as fuck. Anyways, she had everything. She was like a professional. I think they do garage sales a lot. Man, I would love to go back to there. I should have got her number. Anyways, and I'll tell you why. So, she had like a sticker gun and everything. She had price fucking tags on stuff. Now, the stuff that I bought was not brand new, but it is in really good condition. Even she said like she has so much stuff, like she just doesn't wear it that much. And I'll tell you why she has so much stuff. She used to work at a Harley dealership as a service writer. And if you guys don't know what that is, like when you take your car to the dealership, like whatever maintenance or whatever warranty work, whatever you have to have done, the service writer basically tells you like, hell yeah, your brakes are bad, you need a new battery, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be this much money. That was her job at the Harley dealership. I don't think she works there anymore, but She bought everything, probably bought everything that came out for years because of the discount, right? So she told me, I'm kind of like going a little ahead of myself on this story. She told me that she had a whole closet full of stuff. So I can't imagine. Now, it's not that exciting if you're a guy. I get it. I wasn't as excited. Probably why I haven't even listed this shit yet, but I am going to. I'm going to list this stuff on Depop. So ladies, women, if you're watching this, this is some cool shit. Some of this stuff is probably not even on the damn internet because it's custom for this dealership. Now, this dealership that she worked at, I'm very privileged. This area that I live in, it's crazy thrift mecca. I have so many thrift stores, tons, because I live in a south suburb of a medium-sized city, Dayton, Ohio, which is kind of in between Cincinnati and Columbus, kind of, sort of. Dayton sits right on the intersection of I-75 and I-70, like going to Indianapolis, going to Columbus. So Dayton it's a decent manufacturing hub, lots of automotive industry, tool and die, all that good stuff. But anyways, we'll talk a little bit about Dayton for a second. We have lots of Harley dealerships. There's like Buckman's D&D, which I think this one is, which is in Xenia, Ohio. We have Buckeye Harley, which I have some stuff from now. That's in Dayton. And then there's just so many more, like just south, like going towards Cincinnati. There's so many. There's like a Middletown one. There's a Fairfield one. There's a Mason one. There's a, I don't know, Tri-County. It's insane. It's insane. Anyways, I've been seeing a lot of those t-shirts for sale. That's why I kind of remembered some of the dealership towns, because I've been looking at Facebook. I'm starting to get into Harley. Like, I'm already into the Y2K and all the vintage stuff and the t-shirts, and I'm already into all that stuff, the polo, but I'm getting into Harley now too, and it's fun, it's cool. Like, I like the dark, I like the flames, I like the skulls. That's badass. I'm a big I love scary movies, and so yeah, Harley's fucking awesome. And it's, I don't know, it's just cool. The designs are cool. Like, some of the stuff is like one of ones or damn near one of ones. So I get why people collect it. I'm going to try not to collect too much. Luckily, none of these are my size, so they are going on Depop. Let's take another drink and let's start looking at shit. Okay, back to the story, the garage sale, the cool chick that worked at the dealership. This rack, everything was marked. I don't want to say everything. All the long sleeve shirts were marked like $10 and up, okay? Some of the stuff was 20. And I found one or two shirts that did not have a price tag on them. So this is a lesson for everybody, especially if you're newer. You can't be afraid to talk to people. You can't be afraid to ask people questions, right? Just like if you're new at a job. Like, I train a lot of people at my work. I've been there for like 13 years. So, that's the first thing I tell people is, don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask anything you want. You're brand new. So if you're going to these estate sales, garage sales, yard sales, rummage sales, I don't even know, church stuff. I don't know what kind of, there's lots of sales. Flea markets. Ask questions. Try. You don't know unless you try. So anyways, let's tease with the first shirt. So I was like, oh, this one doesn't have a sticker on it. How much is it? And she goes, $5. Like, real nonchalant. I'm like, oh. So I took it off the rack and I'm holding it because I kind of have this unwritten rule, and I think a lot of people do that resell. I don't really want to pay more than what I pay in a thrift store for something. So in my head, I just have this like $5 and under thing. Excuse me. Even though my fucking thrift stores, I've bought several things that were more than $5. Some stuff is $7, some stuff is $10, some stuff I've seen shit marked up to $14.99, $24.99. They had some pleather jacket just because it said Marines on it. It wasn't even real leather, but it said like USA on the sleeves and it said Marines in the back. in a generic ass brand. They had it marked for $24.99. I'm like, what the hell? I can't even make any money on that Harley. You know, you might be able to, but I didn't want to mess with it. I didn't want to tie up the money because who knows how long that would take to sell on my eBay. So how I'm going to determine what I list where, because I am still with eBay. I am a top seller on there, top rated seller, whatever. And I'm trying to become a top seller on Depop, which I don't know. Those numbers look crazy. Look it up if you don't know. You got to do like 25 sales of so much thousand. I don't even know. You have for 4 months straight, then you become a top seller. I'm going to try in 2026 this year. We'll see what happens. I know I did not qualify. December won't count, I don't think, because I didn't make enough money, I don't think. But anyways, so this lady goes, $5. So I grab one. I do the same thing to another one. And guess what she says? $5. Then she goes, whatever you want on this rack, $5. That's why you kill them with kindness right there. I bought the whole rack. I bought the whole rack. Everything was $5. Some shit had $20 on it. I don't know. She was being crazy. I didn't even have enough money with me. I had to, and this is dumb of me. This is how new I was at the time, I guess. Instead of doing Venmo on my phone, I made a pile of shit on a table and I was like, I'm going to go to the ATM, which the ATM was close. It was close. But I went to the ATM and got $60 out and came back to and drove back to the thing. I was like, did you save them for me? And she did because she was cool as fuck. Now, since I cleared her rack, she started refilling it with fucking leather. It was insane. She had these chaps that like were crazy, all like different, all the Harley colors. They weren't just black. They were like white and orange and black, and they had all this crazy shit and fucking tassels. I don't even know. But she had them marked for like $100-some. And they probably were. I mean, they looked brand new. So, man, I should have got her number because she said she had a whole closet full of shit. All right, let's look at this stuff. Let's see if it's any good. Here's the first thing. Wow, these little tiny women shirts. Would you call this a baby doll tee? I don't even fucking know. Guys, I don't know shit. All I know is it's going on my Depop. So apparently this is not Xenia, Ohio. Maybe they went to Mount Rushmore, which that's kind of badass. Look at those fucking skulls. Dude, that's pimp. Not folding right now. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I don't know how this is already 23 minutes. I'm going to show you something I need your help on. I need you guys to comment what the fuck I have. And then you guys won't believe what Julie bought me for Christmas. Coolest wife ever. Coolest wife ever. Here we go. Here's a dealership one. This looks like it's not even washed. I'm serious. Okay, official Harley. Dude, that's like fucking Y2K, baby, right there. Come on now. Come on now. It's too good. There you go. Buckman's D&D. Look at this. What is going on? What is going on? I'm a little jelly. That's right. I use that word. These women get the cool shit. They get like the bedazzled shit. Like our stuff is kind of plain Jane sometimes. What do we got here? Whoa. Do you see the back? I haven't seen this stuff, guys. Official? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it's official. That's official. What? Look at that back hitter. That back hitter. Wow. What is this, a crop top? I don't even know what you call this shit. I don't know, but this lady she was balling out with the Harley shit. Cool as fuck. All right, we're going to speed up a little bit. It's going to be like a fucking 45-minute video. We got the Harley tag. We got the black and red. Dude, these look brand new. She may not have worn these, honestly. They don't have like a price tag. But I may have washed these for the first time, and I'm just being completely honest. There's not even any like pilling or like anything. Damn. I think this one looks like it's maybe been, I don't know. Dude, this is a full-on fucking crew neck sweatshirt. For fucking $5? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What sizes are these? Tell me it's a good size. Tell me. Extra large. Fuck yeah. Yes. Dude. Look at that. That is crispy. That is fucking extra crispy. Got some fucking KFC shirts right here. The finger looking good. Look at that. You can pop a couple of these buttons. Pop a couple. Let the puppies hang out a little bit. Dudes be going crazy. Look at that tag. The fucking pink. What? Does every shirt have a back hit? It's redonkulous. All right, what? Oh, dude. This has everything. Let's just do ASMR on this insane. Basically AOB all front. Look at that. Dude, if that doesn't scream Y2K, just gaudiness. Dude. What the, whoa, I didn't even see it on the bottom. Oh my God. What? It just keeps going. Okay, this does not have anything on the back. Whoa, yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, so check this out. This is like some fucking goth shit right here. Look at this. It's got like patches on the elbow, and then it's got this little like schoolgirl, like, I don't even know what's going on. Some plaid, almost look like a damn mini skirt. Some frayage. I don't know what it's called. Fringe, phrase. Ooh. What? Okay, official Harley. And then check that out. Is that a fucking cool enough zipper for you? Looks like a goddamn belt buckle so big. Dude, the dealership on the sleeve. And then the back. Wow. Whoa. Bottom left. Bam. Booyah. Booyakasha. What? It's her work jacket. For $5? Are you kidding me? No one has this. Find one and send it to me, and I'll match the price. No one has this. This is a one of one. This is a one of one. Look at that. Look at that fucking American flag. These are all insane stitched patches. Wow, American flag on the back. So the only thing that's not a stitched patch is this. This is screen printed. What? It's screen printed, but it's like textured. It's like laid on there. Oh my God. Zip pockets. Full zip jacket. Now what size is this? This says ladies medium. But a lot of the other stuff is extra large. Interesting. Yeah. Maybe this just fits a little big. Dang. Oh, dude. This is genuine workwear. Now, this is not, technically this is not Harley. But man, this is fleece line. This is really nice. Not Harley. But Harley. Wow. So the service writer would wear this jacket at a dealership. That is, dude, that's really cool. I am finding some really cool, unique stuff. If you guys are looking for some cool shit, I've got some really cool hoodies and flannels and thermals and all that good stuff, quarter zips. Right now on my Depop, I have 130 items listed right now on Depop. And I'm putting stuff on every day. I'm trying to. I have a ton of shit to list. Wow. Wow. Speaking of wow. So Julie asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And I couldn't think of anything because I fucking just buy everything. I'm just like you guys probably, especially the dudes. You just buy it. I got so much fucking clothes already. I got all my PS5 stuff that I use for, playing Fortnite. I don't need anything. But there was one thing I thought of. I have never, and I probably will never, find a pair of Jinkos in a thrift store. So I told Julie I wanted some for Christmas. Wait till you see these, dude. They're fucking insane. Dude, that's full embroidered patch on a giant pocket that you can put a fucking tablet in. Here's the other pocket. It's just a riveted, I don't even know, fucking another patch with rivets. Dude, it's just, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. I got the craziest ones because I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm going big. Here's the front. That's embroidered too. So the leg openings, hang on. The leg openings are 26 inches. Stick my head in one of these. Let's see. I have a huge head too. Let's see if I can stick my head in one of these. Hang on. Don't laugh. Yep, easily. Easily put the head in the twin. What are these even called? The Royal Twin 26 inch. Jesus Christ. The twin cannons. There you go. I probably could have got a 34, but if I get fatter in my old age, I figure these would be okay with the belt for now. 36, 32s. They're a little loose on me, not gonna lie. Royal Twin Classics. Julie, you're the best. Oh, and by the way, she got a leather Coach purse. Not thrifted. Although we did go to the outlet. We have a really nice outlet store down in Monroe, Ohio, which is right above Cincinnati. Really nice outlet mall. Okay. 34 fucking minutes. I need your guys' help on this. I don't really know what this, I kind of know what it is, but I don't. See if you guys can help me. I'm honestly asking for your help. Just thought this was really cool. That's why I picked it up. I can't even get it all in the frame, so I'll have to kind of do it on. This is Ralph Lauren. Let's see if you can see it. This is Ralph Lauren, yep. And I don't really know what this is. Like, I don't think you just call it like a suit jacket or a blazer. Like, what is it? It's like it's almost like fucking chamois cloth. I don't know, it's really cool. There's nothing wrong with it. It just probably just needs to be steamed or, what do you call it, ironed. But it's clean, there's no rips or tears. I guess what I'm asking is like, what would be a good like description, like maybe some keywords, maybe help me with the title, like what I would maybe be expecting to get out of it. I don't know. But I'm gonna go hang it back up in the closet. I know that before it gets all wrinkled. All right, so comment below. Did I do a good job on the garage sale with the Harley haul, even though it is ladies? And ladies, if you're watching this shit is nice. All right, it's nice. Package it up good for you. Send it right to your door on Depop. Not even on yet. It will be on sometime soon. All right, me and the Jinkos. I'm gonna get my fit going for 2026. We're gonna hit the thrift store with the Jinkos and my Echo. Wait till you guys see my Echo zip-up hoodie I found. Holy shit, it's Y2K for real. Peace out, guys. 36 minutes right now.